I'm Lorenzo. I'm originally from Italy, even if my surname is Belgian. And I moved to Switzerland in 2019 and joined Propulsion in the fall in the same year. So now it's been 1 year and a half. I finished more or less. And I have a background in economics. So before moving to Switzerland, I was actually a researcher in Florence in the economic department. I heard about Propulsion the first time in a Google event. And then I had the chance to participate to one of the final presentation by some former students. I was really impressed by what they managed to achieve in like such a short period of time, and I thought that was also the best way for me to kind of understand how the Swiss job market was working, and probably the best way for me to move from like a really academic background to a more hands-on experience and land to my first job in Switzerland. If I have to choose one specific topic, I will probably go with deep learning. Second will be data visualization. So why deep learning? Because it was the newest topic. I had quite a bit of experience on the others, but that was really cool. And what surprised me was that it's not that complicated as many people think, but really powerful. And we had really a hands-on approach on it, and we managed to create, like, in a very short time, really useful and fun application. And also the teachers were great. I work on a couple of small projects immediately after Propulsion, and in the same time I failed a lot of interviews, but then 4 or 5 months after I started my current job at Credit Suisse, I'm a data analyst in the risk and compliance department, and we mostly build pipelines to serve our internal and external stakeholders. I think cleaning the data is something very important that we do, trying to collect requirements and really offer like a final product. We sometimes cover even the front end, but we mostly work on back end. Both on the technical side, I was really prepared for the job after finishing the bootcamp, but also on how the work is organized when it comes to like coding and development of a project. So all what is concerning Git, for example, or some sort of cloud deployment, etc. So I think that Propulsion really provides you a good background to land you in the first data science job. I think it's difficult to transition directly from academia to the industry. So like a bootcamp could be a really good way to do that. What else? When you start a bootcamp, just go full of energy. It will be demanding, but it's always up to you to decide how much effort you put, and that typically correlates with the final outcome.